Hey guys, Don Diodo here. Last weekend I played at the Pokemon Destined Rivals pre-release event. It's my first it was my first Pokemon. It's my first Pokemon pre-release, and I have to say, people that play Pokemon only play Pokemon. Like, anytime I ask like generic highs or lows, they hit me with the heads or tails. And then whenever I'd win the heads and tails, they'd hit me with the, oh, you're going first. And I'm like, no, I'd like to go second. Because even in the live game, when you win, you get to choose if you go first or second. And then, like in most games, you can choose if you'd like to go first and second if you win the dice roll. As far as I'm aware. So, most of the time you want to go first. But in this game, I wanted to go second. I don't know why. But went to the pre-release. I live in the middle of nowhere, so I was guaranteed a spot. Only 10 people showed up to actually play. They got like 2 cases of the pre-release boxes, so I'm assuming about 20 some people were able to pick up. It was one per person. So that was nice. I went 2-2, and the first round I played somebody who just collected Pokemon, which is fair. We're all there to open packs, which was pretty sweet, honestly. Uh, the packs. I mean, they gave us 4 packs from the pre-release kit, and then if we played, they gave us 3 packs after the fact of the event, and like the winner got like packs from the box because they got a Destined Rivals box. But my first round, I swept because the person didn't know how to play. It was like it was free. Second round, I lost because I decked out. I'm not used to drawing so many cards and like constantly looking through my deck. I've played the live. I've played expanded quite a bit, but I have never played paper Pokemon, especially a pre-release event, which is like slightly different. So I was really thrown off from like the 40 card deck and the um the 4 prize cards. Second round, I decked out, unfortunately. Third round, I misplayed. I had put a Team Rocket's energy onto an Ethan Sudowoodo, and that literally threw my game, believe it or not. Um, Round 4, I won because somebody threw. Now, this was a Pokemon player. This is where round 3 and 4 is where I got the 2 people that just play Pokemon. Because again, I asked them like high roll, and they're like, "Oh, I don't know what that is," and I'm just confused. Like, before I had a chance to say anything, they're like, "We do heads and tails." So I thought like, "Oh, they have a coin or whatever, and they're gonna flip a coin." No, it's just the dice with heads and tails on it. I'm like, literally, this is just highs and lows or odds and evens. Well, it was more closer to odds and evens, but I was like, that's. I kind of felt like pretentious a little bit. I don't know why. This is like how I get that if you only play Pokemon, you see it heads or tails, but like really, like y'all, like nobody's ever just said highs or lows to you. It's weird. Do comment down below. Do Pokemon players only play Pokemon, or do they have other games? I would think. So my last round, again, I was losing. He had the Team Rockets either coughing or like muck. Basically, when it attacked at the end of the defending player's turn, they discarded the active Pokemon. And I was having a hard time building up my bench. And he kept doing it basically, and it came down to the Tyranitar, and it was a fully loaded Tyranitar, and all he had to do was knock it out, or it was about to be fully loaded, basically. No, no, no. It was Ethan's Typhlosion. It was the Ethan's Typhlosion that I had active. Basically, he swapped it out, and he thought with Ethan's Typhlosion, I will put it up on the screen if I have a picture of it, or if I could find a better one on the internet. Right now, it's still a pre-release thing. Basically, if I had copies of a trainer card called Ethan's Adventure in the Graveyard, it got like 60 damage plus. And basically, he had two Ethan's Adventure in the Graveyard, and he was not able to kill it. And all he had to do was swap out the Grimer. I had no other Pokemon in my hand. I had even told him, I'm like, all you have to do is do that Grimer ability, and I lose. Because I didn't draw into, I drew into, I think I drew into an energy on that turn, and I'm like, damn, I'm gonna lose. And then, yeah, I hit. I forgot what I did. Oh, I did the Team Rocket's bomb, and it put a damage counter on the coughing, and I was able to get an Ethan's Adventure from the prize card pool, which basically set my bench up for the rest of the game, and then I won, which was really insane. I felt a little bad because in the moment I was telling him like all you had to do was just do the coughing attack. I don't know why you switched out the entire game, and I felt so bad. Overall, it was a fun little experience. There's no like scalpers really. I mean, there's people going to just buy Pokemon, but I wouldn't say that they're scalping it. But other than that, I was pleasantly surprised. The way my shop's set up is kind of weird. We did like single elimination, which made it like completely awkward. Like I know there's no sideboarding in Pokemon, but like best of one, it wouldn't have taken that much longer. I felt, but I feel like my shop was unprepared. I do live out in the middle of nowhere. The nearest city, they have like 3 stores that did the Pokemon pre-release on separate days, and there's lines for all of them. So it was like a 40-minute drive if any people from the bigger city wanted to come, and it was like at 11. So it was very chill. It was the biggest event that I've seen, like the first big Pokemon event here, which is kind of sad. But I mean, it's a pre-release, you know. So it was about like 10, 11 players almost. I want to say around that part. 10 to 12, because it was like a couple tables full, which is a lot for Pokemon in on this locals. But yeah, I will be continuing to play. It's very crazy. It's very interesting. I cannot get over the fact that they have a dice that just has heads and tails on it, rather than just like rolling a dice for highs and lows. But I guess it makes it a little less confusing when you just say like, oh, tails is evens, odds is heads or whatever, or tails is odds and then heads is evens. Which again also confuses me because like the little dice that comes in like ETBs come with like a normal dice. Like it doesn't come with a heads or tails. It doesn't, and it comes with like damage dice, 6 damage dice, and your regular like 6-sided dice, which it makes it even more kind of dumb. I don't know. I don't know why I'm like so distracted by the fact that they said heads or tails and they have a dice that has heads or tails instead of just flipping a coin like as the game intended, which I get, you know. I'm going on a tangent. Overall, it was fun. Tomorrow is Friday. I forget the date. I think tomorrow is the 30th. And there will be either the Flesh and Blood High Seas pre-release, which I will be driving to a different city for, and then there is I want to say it's either Final Fantasy tomorrow at my locals, or it's Saturday. So between tomorrow and this weekend, I think there's like 2 pre-releases. I could be wrong. Final Fantasy could be in June, I believe. So at the moment, I will be attending the High Seas Flesh and Blood. Normally, I'm confused. I was confused at, at the beginning of the video saying like heads and tails and all that because I play other games. I would say my primary game is Magic. For the most part, I am probably the best out of at that game than any of the other games. It's Magic, then Flesh and Blood, and then Pokemon's really like a side note. I have different. I mean, the deck I'm building in the background. This is just old footage, or not old footage, but like more recent. I was building the paper deck I have the for alligator just to test it because like I was kind of checked. I play the cape aspect, which yeah the hero's cape. People were hating on it, but last time I checked, they can't kill my fur alligator. So, but yeah, I'm gonna go to the high seas pre-release tomorrow. Wish me luck. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and all that. See ya.